Policeman want to mash up Freddy face.
I'm not able to see beyond that area at this point in time, but only police personnel are being allowed in that area at this point in time. I spoke with a resident who told me of what she heard. She was close by in her house. She heard several rounds. She described them to be over 100 rounds, and she said based on what she heard, it is as though they connected.
So you give me in terms of the location. So the Sugar and Spice on Barbican Road, the gas station at the foot of Jack's Hill, is the area where the police have taken an interest. Is it near those two buildings, those two landmarks?
I can tell you it is right at the foot where the gas station is. So coming up the entire stretch, I was told, is Jack's Hill Road.
Yes.
Coming from the gas station area, that's where the incident took place.
All right. And you say you're understanding 5 men shot and killed?
That's what we're being told. This is what's being told to me on the scene.
Yes.
What I can say is that when I arrived on the scene, a man who does not want to be identified said he was here and he saw a police jeep gone with, I quote, whole heap of body.
Wow. We understand that it was an intelligence-led operation that took the police to the location, an intelligence-led operation that caused the police to zero in on this residence, and from there, commands by the police not obeyed, and a challenge was thrown down. The police responded, we're being told, and that's how these 5 men were killed.
Welcome to True Jamaica Buzz, news and entertainment with a buzz. This one is called Another 5, possibly Another 6 by the Dust. And this is based on a shootout that took place in a place known as Jack's Hill. Confrontation between members of CTAC and gunmen after the smoke cleared. It is said that at least 5 did not make it, rushed to the hospital Turkish style. Too late was their demise. Another 6 persons that might have been hit more than likely. Based on information that I am getting, a 6th man was found clutching on to his life, clutching on to a tall rifle. He did not make it either, but confirmed 5 dead, possibly 6. Based on the police information, it is said that the police went into the area between 10 and 12. They knew exactly where they were going. That 5th man, before I continue, his name is Courtney Ashley, known as Bloodstain. He might have been the target of the operation. He was the 6th man that they said they were looking for. Hopefully, he was the 6th man that they found. You know what I mean. Now, people, like me say, 4 guns, M16 rifle, shotgun, Glock, Taurus, 5 people, and then possibly a 5th gun that was found. Youths out there, the police is sending a clear message. No longer are the days when people are so inclined to save or shield gunmen. Them realize that these gunmen have become pestilence and they might turn on them themselves. So therefore, they are giving the police information because the one that was said to have escaped, Mr. Bloodstain, they knew his government name, possibly other suspects' government names. They knew where they were going, who they were going for, and the place. And obviously, we see all hell broke loose for the gunmen. Based on the information that I got, no police was injured. So pretty much it was a one-sided affair. Shootout, nevertheless. The fact that they found 4 guns, one assault rifle, possibly 2, it tells you that these men were pretty much signed and sealed death warrant. Point blank and period. So the next thing that is popping in the news, I am going to address a story that I spoke about maybe about 2 days ago or so on the same channel. The title of that video says, VYBZ Kartel was hospitalized for congestive heart failure. Now people, I am not a medical doctor. I don't know what the term means. I don't know the severity. However, the fact that he actually turned up at a hospital and he was kept overnight, it tells you that between himself, his wife, his friends, his team, his management, they had concern. Was it as serious or not so serious? Obviously, he was out. So therefore, it tells you that it was not as bad, but they did have concern and he was at the hospital in a Boca to be specific. So I notice a lot of people jump up in the comment section. Boy, them blogger you can't tell lie. Them just a do it for the views. Them just a do it because them a spread lie, bad mind, whatever the case is. So let me ask you a question. On one hand, I'm an agent for VYBZ Kartel, and then the next hand, me a bad mind VYBZ Kartel. People even say, well, me not see nobody else talk about it. Me not see it on TVJ, me not see it on other bloggers. Well, let me explain to you exactly what happened. When he was taken in at the hospital in a Boca, like me say, in a Florida, you have a lot of Jamaicans working at every hospital in America, especially Florida, especially New York. VYBZ Kartel is a public figure. Maybe the average American probably don't know who he is. But if you're a Jamaican, you're going to know who VYBZ Kartel is. So therefore, somebody that works there, I am not going to say their title, saw him, saw that he was taken in, did not know the severity. As a matter of fact, I even requested a picture, and I was told in no uncertain terms, no, I can't take no picture, you, I may lose my job. So we leave it at that. The person that sent me the information, gave me the information, is somebody that I know for a couple of decades, maybe 3 or so. That person's people work at the hospital and saw with their own 2 eyes, along with other persons that were there that are Jamaican, that say, you know, sister, VYBZ Kartel that, after all, VYBZ Kartel stands out like a sore thumb. Wherever he goes, there is all sorts of commotion. So anyways, let's talk about why no other person, why no other blogger spoke about it, why TVJ, CVM. It is because TVJ or CVM don't know anybody that worked there. That is because no other blogger know anybody that works there. As a matter of fact, where VYBZ Kartel live is a place that I am familiar with. It starts with P, not going to give away the name, because there's a lot of places that starts with P in Florida, in that vicinity. That place was built maybe about 1999 to about 2002, 2004 it was complete. Very nice, plush area. I know because I went there looking for a house too. That is when it was just started, 20-something years before. So it's not as if I am not familiar. It is not as if I don't have people that live close to VYBZ Kartel, won't say how close. So therefore, I know the place. I live in Florida. Florida is where I'm from. So therefore, why you think I would know? Why do you think that I don't have links? And like I said, other persons don't have persons working there, so they would not be privy to that information. Some back in evidence. The last time VYBZ Kartel posted something on his social media handle is maybe about 3 days ago, which if you look at the timeline, And then fast forward maybe about 14 hours ago. The time is now 10:33. So therefore, 14 hours from 10:33. Do the timeline. Why would none of his people come out and say, deny or say yes are true? It is because they don't want people to panic. It is because they don't want to have any sorts of commotion. It is because they probably knew more than I knew that it was just a checkup. It was just a random checkup just to make sure, just to see that he is okay and can travel. Since he's been moving up and down all over the place, and since he has a concert coming up again on the 26th of this month, which is July, so therefore they want to make sure that he is okay to travel and perform. They are not going to be penny wise and pound foolish. So therefore, there was some sorts of cover up. You notice nobody came out and said this is the case or that is the case, because people know within themselves, meaning his camp, that it is true. As to the severity of his congestive heart failure, or if that was upgraded or downgraded, less of a seriousness than it is, I don't know. But all I know is that he was there, and all I know, nobody can deny that he was there. Point blank and period.
I'm from Henrock. We have an accident at K57 heading west, where is a BMW have been damaged. We have some incident and some accident just now and some fatality. And then now we have at least about 15 of the posts damage. So we as Henrock, we're going to put some money here to stay here tonight and ensure that the thoroughfare clear. And ensure that tomorrow morning, first thing tomorrow morning, we're going to get some wires and start back all of this area here.
Yeah, so that be my walking, man. Look here. When I look, I'm going to start from Outer Road, I'm going to start from Outer Road at all. Buckler. Oh, man. This is not pretty, man. He said, yo, the man, the car fly past me with a me pen.
I said the car fly past me
and when he passed me, I said, oh, the man I go so fast.
I just 15 a year.
Yeah? He fly past me up a me pen. Sorry, the baby with them, so baby. Cheese and cheese.
Drop this in our back with that. This flash out at the brother pocket. This flash out at the brother pocket. Put it in our back. Yeah, bro, alright, man.
Batching at the back. Hello? Hello? Yeah, this is police emergency.
Right, this is police emergency.
Yeah, we have an accident along the highway. That this is the new section of the highway. Just after you come through the the free toll booth. Apparently it appears as if a child and an adult die. A BMW is over in the bush.
Hold on. Which highway is this?
This is the new highway leading to Williamsfield.
Hold on.
A child apparently is dead. She's on the ground lifeless.
Heading towards Mandeville?
Yes.
So the next thing that is popping in the news is a very tragic accident that took place on the Maypen end to the Williamsfield of the Highway 2000, in which 2 persons lost their life and 1 is critically injured. The persons that lost their life, 29-year-old father Lucian Bennett, 3-year-old daughter Luciana Bennett. It is said that they were in the company of a female companion. Did not say that the female that was in the vehicle was the mother of the child, girlfriend or wife of the man that lost his life, the driver, Mr. Bennett. Based on the information, people are saying it seems as if he have some sorts of tire blowout and he lost control, and you saw where he ended. And you heard the video or the voices in the video, the audio in the video, where persons were saying that him fly past them like a mad bat out of hell. That means that he more than likely was going a gazillion mile, which is exaggerated. And based on what traffic enforcement and the road council has said, is that for July, 28 people lose their life already. And July is almost to the end right now. Now, people, let's talk about the sequence of things. The fact that this man was speeding. Person are saying that it seems as if him get a tire blowout. And I'm not saying that that couldn't be a possibility with the speed that he was going. But the fact is that this was a new or fairly new BMW. People that own BMW or Benz can maintain them habit, can change them tire, can make sure that the vehicle maintain. So therefore, chances are that is probably not or the least possibility. Let's talk about the lady that they said was a female companion. She was not the mother of the child because they would have said that. She was not his baby mother or wife because the news more than likely would have said that. So could this be a case where this was mating at the vehicle and people? I am not saying that that is the case. Could this be a case where persons were arguing some sort of discrepancy, make him lose focus, lose control, and you saw what happened at the end of the day? The father is gone, the daughter is gone, and the female companion is still alive. Not saying that we would want 3 people to go, but me just say, what could have caused this? Point blank and period. So anyways, people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like these, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. Bless up.